Hey everybody. So we're gonna go flying today. I've already actually done a pretty thorough walkthrough, which means I've gone over and looked through everything on the plane and made sure everything's in working order. But I pulled the plane outside, closed the hangar door. It's been a couple minutes since I've been outside. So the first thing you want to do is just walk around it, make sure that you didn't miss anything, just kind of give it a general overview, make sure it's still got a propeller on the front of it and that all the tires are still aired up and all that good stuff. Then we can go hop in it.
Well, here we go. Everything feels good. Clear.
Some of you may know this, but I edited a bunch of stuff out for time. From the time that I got in the plane to the time I yelled clear and started it, was probably like 5 minutes or so, because there's just a lot of things to do. You got to set gauges and radios and all sorts of stuff, so I didn't figure you wanted to watch all that. One of the things you'll notice is that I'm looking around a bunch. That's because when you're on the ground, your visibility forward is pretty much this. So you look left and right a bunch so that you make sure you're not gonna, run into something while you're on the ground. However, your visibility in the air is much better, and I think you'll see that here in a few minutes. Alright, we've taxied up and we're getting close to ready to go. Again, you'll see me looking around a lot because even though this is a small airport, there's still other traffic around, so you've got to be paying attention. It also has two different runways, and so you want to make sure that there's nobody around. You make radio calls. You really want to be aware of your surroundings. This airport is what is called a pilot-controlled airport. That means it doesn't have a tower, so you rely on the fact that all the other pilots and airplanes out there are making radio calls and letting you know where their position is, and you have to do the same. And welcome to the sky. Besides other traffic, there's also an agricultural spraying operation that is based at this airport. So sometimes those guys are coming in with these big air tractors that have been spraying these fields, and they're not actually listening to the radio. So you have to pay attention because maybe they'll be coming into land or take off and they're not hearing you make radio calls. So there's a lot that goes into just paying attention and being aware of your surroundings. A little while earlier, Catherine and the kids had gone over to my in-laws, and they actually live at a little grass airstrip, so I decided to buzz around and make some noise at their house. If it looks like I'm going slow in these flybys, it's because I am. I'm only doing about 70 miles an hour as I'm passing by them, where this plane cruises about twice that fast. This may sound crazy, but what I'm doing here is building up some speed so that I can just pull up real fast at the end and gain some altitude. If you know where to look, you can watch the altimeter and it goes up about 500 feet. On my way back to the airport, I decided to do some maneuvers, and I decided to do like a steep turn or a turn around a point. If you follow along with the wingtip, you can kind of see that I just put the wingtip at a point on the ground and then let the airplane rotate around that point. Again, I edited for time, but here's my first landing coming back to the airport. I mentioned earlier that this is a pilot-controlled airport, so you have to make radio calls when you're going to do stuff. Obviously, you can't hear that over the airplane noise, me making the calls in the airplane, but like when you're taking off, it would sound something like this.
Carlisle traffic, Rallye 341 Romeo Alpha, departing 18 to Carlisle.
Say the name of the airport before and at the end of your call so that people who might not have heard the very first time hear it the second time. It's a safety thing that they teach you as you becoming a pilot. You also want to make calls as short as possible because there's a lot of people flying and there's a lot of airports that use similar frequencies. So like today I could hear people from Walnut Ridge and Saline County and all over the place, so you want to make them as short as possible. You may notice if you look at the leading edge of the wing that it looks like it moves sometimes. That's because on this plane it has something called leading edge wing slats, and here's a picture of them that I took. It's really neat because these automatically go in and out to help the wing provide more lift, and it makes it where that you can come in and land really slow and take off pretty fast too.
And we're back. All right, throw this canopy open. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll do another one sometime where I actually get to go somewhere when we're not under the dang coronavirus. But anyway, hope you liked it. We'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.